videos of these two gentlemen, and I have wanted to have a conversation with both of them when it comes to conventions, when it comes to celebrity interactions, and everything that goes behind the scenes. Like in our videos, we try to give you the positive of everything we can, but there are negatives, and I feel like I've gathered a table of people that we can talk about the good and the bad. And that's what we wanted to bring to you guys today. So we really hope you enjoy. This has been at least half a year in making, from talking about, hey, let's all get together and just talk about every convention that we do.
In my life? Sorry. No?
Oh, yeah, you're live.
On my channel, I'm live? I did. I filled everything out. I'm not sure if...
It didn't notify us yet, but...
It didn't? Okay. Oh, weird.
No, you're live.
Oh, I am?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just a little delay. All right. Well, nice meeting you guys for the first time.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Yeah. Great to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Been a lot of talking behind the scenes, but it's the first time we've actually seen each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is literally the first time we're all talking to each other. Absolutely. Yeah. But I feel like I feel like I know you guys because I watch you guys. So you know what I mean? It's the
same.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like
each one of you guys.
Yeah.
If it hadn't been for you two, that I don't know if I'd be doing this. Like I needed inspiration myself, and you guys have been an inspiration to me to do this. And you all know it's a grind. It's a grind going out there, getting those collectibles and meeting what you want to do. So it's an absolute honor to have you guys here with us tonight.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for the invite. Yeah, this is very cool. Thank you.
So we got Fonzo on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are
our Bible Belt.
Yeah.
The Bible
Belt. So we got everything covered. That pretty much
covered.
Yeah.
Covered.
Have you guys been to the West?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. We did go to, not for conventions, but we actually did do a vacation in LA.
Okay.
So,
very cool.
And then I'm originally from New Jersey, so
that's crazy. And I was born in LA.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, no way. Okay.
That's crazy.
Have you guys been to Nashville?
I watch y'all videos. Never expected to see y'all in one video.
There you go. Well, welcome. Yeah.
Welcome.
Neither did we.
I've been in Nashville. I've been in Tennessee, but not Nashville.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the
You guys
places
been to
I've
New
gone. Oh no. Yeah. Sorry. What were you saying?
Have you guys been to New York?
No, not. I've driven through New York, but never stayed.
Okay. Smart. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm still waiting to go to New York myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the furthest I've gone is Las Vegas for Days of the Dead, as far as I've gone. Yeah.
See, Days of the Dead's still on my bucket list to go to.
Yeah.
I still never got to. So.
Oh, look, we got the legend Brendan in here.
Oh, Brendan. Oh, here we go. That's OG. That's everyone hail Brendan. That's the OG right there.
OG God.
That's the OG right there. I'm sure we're all fans of Brendan, and I started because of Brendan for sure. So
yeah, he laid the golden brick road for us all. So.
Absolutely, that's right. He's an old fart in the YouTube game for sure.
He's probably like, how come I wasn't invited?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is this something for Scratch and Slash?
Yeah, Scratch and Slash is all your heart.
Oh, there we go. We're getting questions. Look at that.
I'm going in March. Any good tips?
Yes. Any good tips? Get there early. Do not start your day on a Saturday.
Yes.
That's with any convention.
Yeah.
That is, yes. That's a big convention, and plan to wait in some lines if you don't have early entry or the VIP.
That's a good topic to start with right there. Yeah.
That's great.
That's great. Like, if you know who you want to meet, plan ahead. If you know there's something like Matthew Lillard and you're going to be in line for 3 hours for general admission,
3 hours.
Go for it.
I know.
I got 3 hours to be.
Oh,
get there at 8 a.m. and line up. You'll be ready.
Yeah.
We're getting the hard-hitting questions right off the bat here.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, they're ready.
And even this one was one of our listed.
Yeah.
Who is the rudest celebrity that you have ever met in any convention?
Who wants to go first?
Yeah. Y'all go first. Y'all pick.
I'll go first. Yeah. I'll tell you, I think it's easy for me. I wouldn't say, I mean, kind of rude. I guess Bruce Campbell. He never. Yeah. It wasn't a convention. It was a book signing for his book, and he never looked up. He just signed the book, and then you get an extra item signed, and then we just moved on. Again, didn't look at the guy, didn't talk to him, and that was it. So I was like, oh, that was weird. Okay, I guess that was my interaction with the great Bruce Campbell. So I was like, kind of left a weird taste in my mouth, but he wasn't rude. It was just kind of like, that's weird. I think, you think we're here, I guess he thought we were just here to get stuff signed, not reading his book. But he didn't. But other people, he would look up and talk, mostly the females.
Yeah.
But us fellows was just like, boop, boop, boop. Even all my friends afterwards, we looked at each other like, did you get a good? Yeah, it was fast, right? Yeah. So that'd be mine. That was always my go-to.
Was there a long line that he was trying to push?
It was a
through?
really long line. Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe he's just trying to push through.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
You guys?
Oh, us, the rudest one we've ever met.
I would have to say we had a very similar experience, but it wasn't this year, but it was with William Shatner.
Oh.
That was like as expensive as his autograph is. We literally walked up, we grabbed the pop, didn't even look at it, was too busy talking to the news camera behind him, signed it, and like kind of just tossed it to us. Didn't even really say hi.
Maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah, that was very
like answering questions I haven't even asked because I'd already said, "Hey, how are you? Oh, good. How about you? Well, that's great. How's this?" And just signing through that. Yeah, that's probably the rudest one. I will say, I am not a fan of Bam Margera or Shannon Elizabeth. Like those are.
Yeah.
Shannon Elizabeth, and I think for all of us at the convention, because she just started convention circuits, I believe. She's been something else. She's been a treat.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
She's expensive.
Expensive, constantly changing her process.
She charges extra for quotes.
For quotes, and Corey Feldman, and all that.
There was nobody at her table. Nobody for a while. And
I wonder why.
I wanted to ask because with Scarefest we had the media passes, and we were asking if she wanted to just do an interview with us, and she kind of pretentiously was like, no, thank you. Like it was, just like, I mean, I understand you don't have to do it and things like that. It's just the way that it was handled was a little like, like,
I heard she lives in South Africa now.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Interesting.
She's on my list of least favorite celebrities for this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marissa Tomei.
Really?
Yeah. No table selfies. And then when I paid for a pro photo op and missed it, I said, "Can I get a table selfie?" He said no.
Really?
Was she pricey?
She was 100, I think. Maybe like 120 for the photo. Nice when I met her, but I feel like
yeah.
But when it comes to, I have heard things about him. I have seen him one time in 2014. And he was nice back then, but I have heard something recently about him. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few. Tom Savini isn't the nicest, but
yeah, I've got Tom on my list too. Yeah,
and Molly Ringwald.
Molly too, huh?
Yeah. Asked her to write a character name. She said no. Asked her to sign in a certain spot. She said no.
What?
Yeah, I remember your video.
Really?
When we were watching your video, him and I were like, "Oh, that's so upsetting."
Yeah.
Wow.
Secondly, who's your favorite celebrity?
Oof.
Instead of talking about the bad, talking about the
you
good.
guys.
Well, you guys go first then. Yes.
All right, we're gonna be charging about 40 and auto.
All right. Okay, that sounds fair. That's fair. Okay.
But
of this year, the absolute favorite celebrity I met was Christopher Hydrill, and he's been in Supernatural, Hell on Wheels. He's a big character actor, but he plays a lot of good villains, and I've always wanted to meet him. Hell on Wheels is one of my favorite shows. He was absolutely amazing. I spent like 10 minutes at his table.
Nice.
Sorry, who's this?
Christopher Hydrill.
Oh,
I think that's how he says it.
I always mess his last name up. He was amazing. Like, I spent 10 minutes at his table with just him signing stuff and making sure it was right, and he cared.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You appreciate that when they look at your item and they look at like, is there a specific spot?
yeah,
A certain color? Where? You're like, man, this is already a good start already.
right, exactly.
I loved this year actually Heather Langenkamp. I mean, Cole Sprouse was like my favorite to meet, but Heather Langenkamp did the same thing. Like, she looked at the pop, she added a quote for us, didn't even ask. Like, she was allowing us to film. Like, she was just
Heather Langenkamp got there probably 20 minutes late. And as soon as she got there, she started loudly directing her staff of how she was going to handle the line, what they were going to do, not do, everything, and then came and turned to us, apologized for being late, and said, this is what we're going to do from A, B, C, D, and I'm going to spend as much time as I can with each of you, so let's get started.
Wow.
I looked at her and I was like, I've never seen a manager step up to their own table. Wow.
Seriously.
I love meeting her.
She was a dream.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Who's on your list, Alfonso?
Me? Well, Felissa Rose is always a sweetheart. Kane Hodder's always a riot. But this year I met Michael Ironside for the first time from Total Recall Starship Troopers. And he's a scary gentleman. Let me tell you right now, I was already scared. I was totally intimidated. I'm like, how is this going to go? He asked me for my name. I tell him my name. And he's like, how the fuck am I supposed to spell that? I just started busting up. I'm like, all right, you broke the ice. This is great. Then he liked my white pen so much he wanted to use. I gave him. I'm like, how am I gonna say no to him? Like, here you go. You can have it. And he signed my album right there next to his character. Yeah. So that came out rad. I love that movie, and so on him, he was great. So that was a fun experience. That was from this year, so I figured that was one of the questions Jeremy had. So I was like, I brought the item, and that was the one. So Melissa Barrera was really sweet to me too. She took her time with everyone. She hugged everybody and just spent everyone I saw. Afterwards, the convention, we were talking, and they were like saying the same thing. Like, oh my God, she was the best. She was a sweetheart. She took her time. And that's all you ask for, right? You just hope like it just like every interaction's like that, and she was great. Yeah, those are two of my standouts right there.
Watched her, I didn't get to meet her, but she was on my list. She was really awesome with her.
Yeah, definitely. If you get to meet any of those two, for sure.
Awesome.
Which is a bummer because like I saw her at Horror Hound. I decided, financially, I probably can't afford this. And then I found out she's not doing any more cons.
Oh, really?
Right after that.
She made a post something about it, Hopefully she returns, because like the few that she did, she looked like she had a good time.
Yeah.
But something online, she had
It's just sad to see that.
Maybe when the new Scream comes out, maybe she'll come back out,
Maybe. I feel like Mikey Madison too is not going to do cons anymore.
Yeah,
she just got nominated for like an Oscar, Golden Globe, or whatever.
Yeah. If you got her now, I guess she does those ones where you can send in items.
Oh yeah,
she still does those.
Oh, okay.
So but the best part we can all agree is to meet them, right?
Of course.
That's what we go, right? That's the best part. So you can get those items. That'd be cool. But I like to meet them. I like the interaction. That's my favorite part. So.
You and buddy Scott.
Absolutely. Yes,
you saw that with like Brendan Fraser. Like he was doing conventions and then he won the Oscar for The Whale, and then all of a sudden
he's like, "Peace, I'm out of here." Yeah. I'm out. I got it. Yeah, you're still in Encino Man though. Come back.
That's right. I have Felissa Rose. I have Vanessa Shaw. I have Ashley Lawrence, Fiona Dorff, Daniel Roebuck, and a few other people. But yeah,
Nice.
we got a question for Fonzo here, because everyone knows you love the Crow.
Oh, is that right? How can you tell?
This is from a weirdo.
That's way weird. Besides that one, well, I'll be my
The
top
Crow
5.
2.
No. I do like that one, but no. I think it always alternates, but it'd be Batman 89, Ninja Turtles, the 80, that one, True Romance.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah.
What else is there? And Terminator 2. I can watch those anytime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, he just met Weird Al. See, he was great. That's cool.
Hoping to meet him. We're going to, is that in Huntsville?
In April, we're actually going to be meeting Weird Al ourselves at the Huntsville convention.
Oh, very cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, he was great. So there you go.
Yes. Do you remember the first autograph you got?
Oh,
absolutely, I do. And it came full circle. So,
is that right?
Yep.
Wow.
So I am a 90s kid, and I grew up with Power Rangers, OG Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Walter Jones, the original Black Power Ranger, I got his autograph when I was 8 years old. Lost it in a house fire. Got to meet him again 3 years ago. 3 years ago, yeah.
2 years.
Got to meet him and redo that entire autograph that I lost when I was a kid, and talk to him about it. He was my very first interview that I ever did for the channel. Absolutely amazing human being.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Yeah.
Very cool. That's awesome.
My first was Kane Hodder, Tom Sweeney.
Oh, okay.
What was your first?
But this was like, I don't want to date myself. It might have been like 2000, 99, 2000.
Oh, yeah, see. Man,
What
was he, $20 back then?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't even remember. It was right after part 7 came out when I met him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mine was at Comic-Con, and Kane Hodder was there too. I got him. But the first one I got because he was in my favorite movie of all time, and unfortunately we lost him this year, was Tony Todd.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So
Rest in
sad
peace.
that we missed him at Horror Hound. We passed him up.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's one thing we should mention about conventions. Don't live in regret if you get the chance. Especially, I hate to say, but if the guests are old, we got to do it. You got to do it. You know what I mean? There's just because you don't live in regret.
There are Tony Todd's one. There are 2 celebrities that I have met, never got their autographs, and then they passed away within a year. And I had to sit with that, just like, damn it.
Yeah.
I was right there.
We have Tony Todd's autograph, though. We ended up purchasing.
Yeah, we had
the week he passed away. We were in Gatlinburg, and we went to this like autograph store, and they had this beautiful
Candyman
poster, and it had his signature on it. It was framed and everything. So, kind of in honor of it, we bought it, and we have it up in our living room now.
Nice. Yeah, he was super cool too when I met him. Yeah, super deep voice, super nice. Yeah, I was like, anyone that's worked on the Crow, like I gotta meet. And I was just walking Comic Con, didn't even know he was gonna be there. And I saw him, and I was like, I gotta get an 8x10. And and then at Monster Palooza, this last one, he was looking really slim, and I just kept looking at my friends. I'm like, you guys, hate to say it, man, but if you want to meet him or get him, I would do it right now, just because he look at him. So yeah.
Oh, look at girl sliding into Alfonso's DMs over here.
Don't say that. You'll get me in trouble.
I'm a little behind on comments. So
All right.
From God. Here's the message.
Here, let's listen to God. Yeah, can we shine the light on him? Oh.
Yes. What movie I agree with you on that.
I've seen him get denied for interviews when I'm his cameraman, so I can attest to that. Yeah. Usually he can talk to anybody. Brendan everyone knows the OG, so it's like, oh yeah, Brendan, I got 10 minutes for you. So he usually doesn't get no for the answer though. So
damn.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Too kind.
I follow Lindsay. She's great.
She is awesome. Yeah, she has a YouTube channel too. Watch her content. She's rad too.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Steve Dash. I never met him.
Oh, dude, that's when he was at Monster Palooza, and I made that mistake. So even we make mistakes, right? Like I saw him there, and I'm like, exactly. Yeah, he wasn't a young man, but he was still, he was just, he looked great shape. And I was like, same thing financially, right? You got to pick and choose. At one point, like, I want to meet, this is the list. And then if I have enough money over, I'll get some rest of the guests. I saw him there and I was like, oh, I'll get him eventually. Famous last words, right? I'll get him the next convention. I'll get him eventually. And it always, it just never fails. Yeah. That's Steve Dash. I would have loved to have met. Yeah.
Yeah. I met two people. I met two people this year that passed away. Ken Page and David Harris from the Warriors.
Yeah,
dang. I met them both this year. Yeah.
So you're jinxed then? Is that what you're saying?
No. Don't put that on me, bro.
Yeah, I'll mess with you. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, and my friends had just met Ken Page like the week before at this like little Christmassy type horror convention, like a pop-up event thing, and they were so excited to meet him. And then the following weekend, we found out he died. Yeah, I was like, oh man, it's unbelievable. You just never know.
He was supposed to be at Scarefest, right?
He was supposed to be at Scarefest.
Yeah, I really wanted to meet him at Scarefest, and unfortunately.
But to Scarefest credit, I mean, where they were going to put him in the vendor hall, I mean, it was in the vendor hall. They had a whole memorial there, and all of us got to come up and place flowers and whatever memorabilia we wanted to. Yeah. It was very nice, touching, but it was also like, damn, we almost got there to meet him, But sometimes that happens. You can't.
Yeah.
Let's can we talk about the one before that one? Where it said, it was like it said about quotes. That's a good one. Charging extra quotes in my pet peeve. Yeah, I think we can safe to say it's everybody's pet peeve, right? Character name, or there's a limit of quotes, like only 5-word quotes. I met Shamik Moore, and he was like, I only do a 5 limit. I don't know if that's a Marvel thing or if that's his thing. Shamik Moore played Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was doing a signing. I'm like, sweet. And then I think it's like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. It's like I think 5 or 6, right? So I'm thinking maybe that'll fit. But I was like, really, only a 5 quote limit? What if it's something you like that's a 6 quote thing, right? But charging for character names, quotes, that's just out of hand. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I find that super annoying.
100%. Or now they're charging more if it's not personalized.
I can't stand that.
The Corey Shannon.
Yeah, like I don't understand, because like we have some posters with a lot of different people on them. I don't want it to be like to Jeremy and Renee, all over,
Yeah, it takes up a lot of spots too. It's nice that they want to do that, but it takes up more space in the poster to get more signatures, right?
It's true.
Yeah. And I understand with resellers out there, and I understand their frustrations and all that. But if you're stepping up to the plate and you're explaining, no, I have severe OCD and I just like how things look and I don't want my name on it.
Well, that's a good one. Write that down. Hold on.
What about the Funko tax?
Oh my God. Yeah. The signature is the same size that would be on my vinyl on the Funko. It's not any different. Why are they charging extra? It's crazy.
Why are they charging $10-$20 extra for a pop? I understand premium prices when it comes to like large items. I get that.
Yes.
A pop is never a large item.
No.
They treat it as a premium item. No.
And I think that's just jumping on this train of how popular pops are, that you're trying to get money off of it. Same thing as charging $5-10 for an 8x10 already at their table. Like,
I've seen that.
What is that?
Yeah, Hayden Panettiere, I think, does that. She charges for like photos that she has on there. I'm like, really?
Yeah. A few people now are doing that. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't get that.
No. But shout out to real quick, Johnny's channel. If you want to know how to erase personal list, go check out his channel. He's got a quick little video on how you might be able to save some money by go ahead and personalize, but make sure they sign with the deco.
Yes.
And then
the Sharpie.
Forget about it. Yeah.
The Pilot silver marker, you're good. Deco, you're good.
Yeah.
Let's go back to this one. I know I don't. I'm done.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. I haven't even looked. There's some in January, February, but yeah, it's still a while. So.
Yeah, my next one's probably February.
Our next one won't be till March at Horror Hound.
Oh wow, okay. Oh, see, I would love to go to Horror Hound.
Same.
Never been to Horror Hound?
Scarefest.
Never been to Horror Hound.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a beast.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. But he's been to the LA ones. Those are.
Oh well,
Yeah. I get a little spoiled out here. We get a lot out here, so that's
Hollywood
for sure.
show.
But yeah,
So
the
let's
Hollywood
go
show
with
is
that
awesome.
question. What were
Sure.
your favorite conventions this year?
Okay, yeah. Monster Palooza is always fun. That's when I met Michael Ironside, Melissa Barrera. Usually when I get meet new guests, it's always going to be a favorite of mine. Midsummer Scream I love too, because they have like haunts and they have an after party on Saturday, which is always fun, costume contests and things like that. And they have panels. And then I have it fun at every con, right? Like,
right.
But the standouts were like, pretty much like Palooza, just because I met they have a museum, and it's just like it was the very first one. The first one I went to was like a Weekend of Horrors of Fangoria Entertainment, like 2000. Oof, I'm gonna do my like 79 or something, and that one was fun. I met Dario Argento there.
Really?
So that one was huge. Yeah, it was like the only time I've seen him since. Like every time he was supposed to be at Palooza, he's canceled the last two times I think. So I got a picture with him, and he had a panel. Oh, that was incredible. I wasn't gonna miss it. It was just just happened to go there, and they actually have it at the Marriott where they have Palooza. But that one was that was a lot of fun. What about you guys?
Our favorite is
Yeah,
Scarefest.
I think we're for the second year in a row. It's going to go to Scarefest.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one in our area. But we do have a runner-up. We went for the first time this year to Smoky Mountain Horror.
Yeah.
In Kingsport, and I really enjoyed that. They for being so new, they really had everything together. Like, between the lines and the celebrities and everything, and this year coming up is even larger for them.
Yeah, this is their third year they've ever done it, and they've got twice as big a list from Edward Furlong and Michael Breen, like a huge list. Even the Lost Boys are going to be there with Keith Sutherland and all that. And so
that's one I need right there.
Is that the one Corey Feldman's going to be at? I'm excited for that. I can't wait.
I'm gonna get Corey Feldman's autograph, but I'm just not looking forward to it.
Better start a mortgage.
He's gone up now, huh?
I can't get it personalized. I can't. It wouldn't look right, but I know he's a character. I know it. Yeah. I've already had Jason Patrick vent to me about him one time. So
maybe if you dress like Michael Jackson, like get the jacket, the glasses, he might give you a little discount. Maybe make it work.
Discount.
I want to say something, but I can't.
Go ahead. I couldn't pick one yet. I still have like a three-way tie between 90s Con, TerraCon, and New Jersey Horror Con.
Nice.
They were all awesome. I mean, 90s Con, I got to meet Alyssa Milano, Marissa Tomei, Christine Taylor, Jodie Sweetin, Catherine Hicks. I mean,
that's unreal.
All in one day.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I'd be pissed if I didn't mention Creep Icon because I met like 9 people from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They had a huge 50th anniversary reunion. It just sucks that we won't get Marilyn and Gunner, obviously the two big huge names on it. But I got like everyone else. Like a DP, the Hitchhiker. That one was a lot of fun. That one hurt the wallet right there.
He's wild, that guy.
Oh yeah, he's a character for sure. But it was
John
awesome.
Dugan's awesome.
Yeah, John Dugan's awesome. Yeah, the guy that plays Grandpa. He was he was having a good time.
Here's a question I like.
I know.
First time this year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We were really surprised. Actually it was at the Nashville one.
Yeah, Nashville
was the first time we had somebody come up to us, and then at Scarefest we had a couple of people stop us and mention, and it was just I love it. I love the fact that we're just showing what we're doing for fun, and we love the fact that there's people out there that want to watch and enjoy our content.
Yeah, you guys come off as genuine too, like what I mean. You guys are like fans, right? You come off and go like, look at them, they're having such a good time. It's like hanging out with your friends, like, oh, let's go see what Jumper doing there. You're just hanging out with them, and it shows.
Yeah, that's what makes what we all do so genuine. Is that that's how I found you guys. That's how I found Wet Movie, Tampa J, Horror Green Book. See, all we're doing exactly what you love to do and just showing the world. I wouldn't have had the courage to go up to a celebrity table if I hadn't watched y'all's videos and seen how easy it was. But
How about what's the most intimidated you've been meeting a celebrity?
Kevin Smith.
Really?
I cried.
Really? Wow.
I will admit I cried. And if you watch my video when I'm going over the recap, I just got over crying, so you can hear it.
That's awesome.
Kevin was a genuine human being.
Nice.
I could not speak to him when I met him, so I had to just give him a letter and be like, please just read this. I can't live.
At least you had that ready.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I'll just read it on the shitter. It's where I do all my great things. And all I could think was, well, you have something to wipe with.
That's classic.
And
Love
then
it.
later when I met him for the photo op, he hugged me. And then he did Fat Man Beyond in Los Angeles. The letter was sitting on the desk in front of him. And I was like, is he going to read that live on air? Please don't do that. I can't cry anymore after meeting him. Luckily he didn't, but he carried it with him from flight to flight and just threw it down, and it's in the video.
Oh.
I gotta watch that. What video?
Yeah, which video is that one?
Which video is that? We gotta watch it.
We gotta watch it.
Actually, we have a clip.
Yeah, play the clip.
Fan Expo.
Fan Expo in Knoxville. Yeah.
He's just finally got over it. It's hard for him to talk about it right now. He's just gonna get emotional again.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the picture.
What about you, Alfonso? Oh, go ahead. Your next.
Yeah, Robert Englund was mine because
Absolutely.
I got me into horror. Like, I snuck that movie when I was like 6 years old. Yeah, I'm dating myself. I snuck that movie when I was 6 years old, and I slept on my mom's floor for 2 weeks. And so Freddie was very intimidating, but he was just amazing. Like, as soon as you got up there, he just did all the talking.
Oh yeah.
So and he took his time with everybody. So he's on my list of my favorites as well too. But I was very nervous.
Oh
Reading him.
He's great. Absolutely.
What about you guys?
Alfonso.
Let me go. Well, it's from Halloween was John Carpenter one, and Jamie Lee Curtis. She was like at a festival. It was done, and we all stormed the stage, and and she was signing for everybody. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna happen! It's gonna happen! And I was freaking out because I had my poster, and the paparazzi dudes were above me, putting their stuff in front of me, and I'm like, oh no, man, I'm gonna blow my chance. And then when she comes up, I'm like, thank you so much, thank you for signing. And I was just nervous. I was ready to faint after I got it because I was like, I can't believe this happened, And I quickly grabbed my friends that were like right next to me. I was like, hey, get in my spot while I bounce because I already got my poster. Like, you guys get in. And the paparazzi are like, they have the double-sided posters. They get the one signature, they flip it, get the other one. So it's like these guys are ruthless, man. They're just But I was completely nervous to meet her. Yeah.
Was the Halloween poster?
Yeah, the one right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. And John's always in a good mood, so he's always kind of like, I don't know what he's gonna be like, and he's just always kind of grumpy, I guess. If you ever see him and stuff, he's always like that. But it's just intimidating because it's John Carpenter.
Yeah.
But seeing him at a concert, he's totally laid back. He's chilling. He's dancing, playing music. Totally different person, which is funny.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't really expect mine. Mine was Nav Campbell. I did not see it coming. Like, I met Alyssa Milano this year. I met a lot of people, and when I got up to her, I just got nervous. I don't know what happened. I didn't expect it. No, I don't get nervous meeting anyone usually.
Was it because you're a big, huge Party of Five fan, and then
exactly?
You meet her? I know.
Exactly.
That's
you
it.
Busted me.
Sorry. Who wasn't though, right?
Scott Wilson. I actually got to meet Scott Wilson a couple years before he passed. I will say about that man, you will walk away thinking, is there any way he can adopt me?
Really?
Yes. He's probably still the top celebrity I've ever met.
Nice.
Really?
And we're both from the same area because he had family in Alabama. And we talked about that for a while, and he would not let me walk away without hugging him.
Oh, wow.
Still have his autograph.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Amadeus asked, "Did you get Shelley Duvall?"
Good show.
I should have done the send. I regret that.
I can show it, but it's
nice.
pretty bad.
Oh yeah. Oh no, there it is.
Crap.
Yep.
Right.
Nice.
See how loose that is?
Yeah, look at
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, Shelley Duvall would have been amazing to have met. I thought maybe she was gonna start doing conventions. You know, like she was working on that one movie,
Right?
And it would have been, it would have been amazing. Yeah, I know she did a couple of signings. I know Brendan's got one. He's got a signature.
Of course he
from her.
does.
Yeah, what doesn't he not have? Right? I know. But no, yeah, that would have been. I would have loved to have met her for sure.
I guarantee you, Brendan's probably has Vincent Price's autograph somewhere stored away.
Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland's awesome. He's great.
Oh, love to meet Kiefer.
Our list.
He's on our list. We gotta finish Lost Boys. He's on our list.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah. See, Kevin Smith is very cool.
Solid cool.
Hey man, we almost lost Kevin too. So
yeah, it's true. Brendan, you're pretty cool yourself, Brendan.
That's right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Brendan, I need your autograph.
Yeah, we need your autograph, Brendan.
Yeah. He charges too much, I heard though.
Yeah. Another Corey Feldman.
Yeah, another Corey series. Yeah. Where do you think he got the idea from? From Brendan.
From Brendan.
Oh, Bolo Young. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got to meet Bolo. Yeah, he was very quiet. Yeah.
Is he still a big dude?
No, that's the thing. He's really slimmed down, like just looks like an older man now. Yeah, he's really tiny.
What was he? Enter the Dragon?
Enter the Dragon, yeah. And then Bloodsport with Van Damme.
Right.
And then Double Impact with Van Damme, and he was huge. Now he's just really slimmed down.
Look at Brendan's flexing now.
Oh, now he's bragging. Okay, all right. How do we cut?
Can we ban Brendan? Can we just ban him?
Yeah.
What was it? The convention we went to. What was it? No, I had to buy a fan package.
Oh, yeah, the fan package was like
really
the fan package.
Was it 150?
I think it was like 250.
Was it that much? I don't know. It was a Valentine's gift to him.
It was expensive.
But
sounds like
but I know he would do that for me if I ever got to meet Mark Hamill. So Mark Hamill is like my Kevin Smith.
Okay.
I'd love to be able to.
You better start saving up now, buddy.
I think this process.
The horror wombat. I always say hi to Fonzo when I see him at a con.
Yeah, but I'm always picturing him to look like he does in the picture.
And
he's not. So yeah, and he's super tall. So I'm always like this. And every time I see him say hello, yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, the horror. He's got Horror Wombat's got a YouTube channel as well. Give him a follow.
Yes, give him a follow.
He just did a cool Patrick Bateman American Psycho video. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading the next quote ahead of time.
What's that? Oh, wow. Wow. I was just going to tell you where she's going to be at next weekend, but now I don't feel like telling you now because you're calling me out, man. Dang.
Apollo Balboa. You guys excited for Scream 7?
Well, Melissa and Jenna are not in it, right?
Right.
Yeah, but Ned's coming back.
Ned's back, and Melissa and
Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox.
Yeah, Kevin Williamson. I think Ned and Kevin Williamson.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. If I see a trailer, it looks cool. I'll give it. I'll give it a shot. Yeah.
I don't think you can kill off any more legendary characters, though.
No. I was always hesitant to meet guests at cons, but watching it should meet the process works. Yeah. I like when people come up to me and say hi and they love the channel. I appreciate that.
Right? Yeah.
One guy asked to take a picture with me, and he said, I was more nervous meeting you than all the celebrities here.
Wow.
I was blown away.
Wow.
And he asked me to sign his lanyard, his badge.
Yeah, that's so funny. I had someone had me sign their lanyard too. That's so funny you said that. Yeah. I'm like, man, I'm like a fan like you, man. I'm just putting these up for people that, enjoy conventions and do things. I got a full-time job, so I just do this for fun. So if anyone, I was just flattered, but yeah, that's so funny. Yeah. That's funny.
I had this kid, Joseph, who's watching. What's up, Joe? Yeah. He came with a printout of me being killed by Ghostface.
Oh, okay.
He asked me to sign.
That's awesome.
Now,
would you get Ghostface to sign it too? No.
That's a good question.
Yeah. You didn't charge him though, right?
No, of course not. I was making sure everybody saw. Signing on the wall.
Yeah. Because Brendan can't be bothered with. You go up to Brendan, take a photo, he just walks away.
Nah, he
says, I can't be bothered with right now.
Right.
Yeah.
John Carpenter.
Yeah.
One day.
One day.
Yeah, he was awesome. to his nephew and his niece. That was for sure.
Have you guys ever had any awkward encounters with celebrities at cons?
Well, I can tell you I have at least one embarrassing story from every single
He's
con.
gonna tell it.
It just depends on which one you want. I have.
Besides Kevin Smith?
Oh, what's the first one?
There's a video that no one will ever see for as long as I live.
Let's do a
And
GoFundMe.
Yeah, you guys, donate.
And it's me meeting Devin Sawa. And I didn't expect to be as nervous as I was until I got to his table. And he signed something for my brother. And he's like, yeah, just let this dry. And I went, okay. And then I just whipped the whole poster on top of it. And in the video, you see him frustrated with me and moving everything
He's like,
back.
I
I have her and his handler yelling at me.
messed up the signature.
And that was the very first video for this channel that I was at. It's not my start. We're not going to do that.
Oh, man.
I have body slammed into Tom Savini accidentally full force.
Good for you.
I have full force bumped into Karate Kid.
Ralph Macchio?
Oh, my God.
Coming out of the bathroom, wham.
Whoa. He's like Cobra Kai never dies.
That's right.
I have gone up to Bonnie. Who was it?
I thought he said he had one. He's got like a laundry
Yeah,
list.
he's got,
Yeah.
like every convention.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Who
This is
is
a
it?
special.
Bonnie,
From
the
Nun.
nun.
Bonnie Aarons?
Aaron's.
I went up to her to pay for an autograph for Felicia
Felicia
Rose,
Rose.
thinking she was her handler.
We were at Full Moon. It was the Full Moon convention weekend, and we went to see Sleepaway Camp with Felicia Rose.
Yes.
And afterwards, she was doing a meet and greet. But
Very cool.
the nun was showing before at the movie theater we were at. So she was sitting there with her, and he just walked up thinking she was the handler.
That's
Had my
awesome.
wallet out and money and was like, how much?
I turned it back and like, no.
If I was Bonnie, I would have been like, yeah, thanks. And then walked away.
I feel like that
Yeah.
happens pretty often, though.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
What about you guys? Please steal my thunder.
Oh, no. That's I don't know if how can we top that.
Yeah, it's hard to follow.
Johnny's pleading the fifth. The one that comes to mind was meeting Kate Hodge from Texas Chainsaw 3, right? 3, and she was in Rapid Fire with Brandon Lee. So I wanted to meet her because she worked with Brandon Lee, and I was like, oh my god, I love that movie. I brought her the Blu-ray for her to sign, and I was like, you got to work with him. She's like, I did. It's like, you got to act with him. She's like, I did. You were an actor. Sorry. It's like, you got naked in front of him because they had a section in the movie. I don't know why I brought that up. And she starts laughing, and I'm just like, why did I say that? It's in the video. You can totally watch that. And I'm still like rambling on. I'm gonna pretend like I never said that. But she's keeping laughing, and she was super sweet. Signs it. I'm like, why did I say that? Like, I don't know. I wanted her to give me some Brandon Lee stories. I just wanted to hear how he was as a person. Because if there's one person I would have loved to have met, it would have been Brandon Lee, obviously.
For sure.
You know, like that's one that I drop. I take a second mortgage to get signed some by him. So that was pretty awkward for sure.
I covered this in a video, but I kind of trashed Corey Feldman's agent in a video, and then he had seen the video, and he came up to me at a convention and said, "Just so you know, I don't set the prices; the guests set the prices." And Sean Clark told me the same thing. He said, "I don't make the prices; they do, and if they change it, that's on them."
Yeah.
So I totally apologized to him, and that was awkward. But he's a super great guy.
Okay.
Mark, what's up, Mark?
Yeah. So you were like, no, that wasn't me. You're like, that wasn't me. I didn't say that.
No, I said thank you. I appreciate you telling me that. And he said, like, I love your videos, and I just felt terrible.
Nice.
I know the Film Girl project must have a really good story if she's asking this.
I was gonna say, yeah, absolutely. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Make sure you guys subscribe her. Oh, here we go. We got proof right here. Brendan.
See, that's what I told you. See, I wasn't making things up. I told you. See, he might go up now next year because of this. Now watch.
Oh, you watch character name quote.
Oh man.
Peyton List. I haven't met Peyton List. Have you guys met Peyton
I've
List?
not made it. No.
There's so many great guests. Most of the experiences are good experiences.
Exactly right.
They
Yeah.
are. They really are.
Absolutely.
So I have a great story. I was at a private signing with Juliette Lewis, and I don't know if you know Ben. He's like a street grapher.
Hmm. I don't know.
But so we were at the private signing, and he at the end of the signing he pulls out his From Dusk Till Dawn poster to have her sign it, and she takes the cap off the pen, and the ink goes everywhere on the poster. And it was signed by Quentin Tarantino, Cheech. It's signed by everybody.
Yeah.
It was his personal poster,
Oh.
and it covered the entire word Dawn. It was just like a pool of silver ink. So she's like, "What do you want me to do?" So I said, "Write oops." So she wrote oops, and she signed it, and now he's got it framed, and he's got a story out of it.
Right.
So it's actually better now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because who else has something like that?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of people with Dust Till Dawn poster signed, but who has that one like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That reminds me of a Chris Nelson. I had him sign my Return of the Living Dead 3 poster. He did the effects on. Same thing, the pen blotched, that big old big bubble. I'm like, oh no, the little huddle. I was like, here, quickly write the word effects using that paint. And then sure enough, he did. He wrote the word effects, and it looks cool, like it's bleeding and everything. So I'm like, I made it work, and he made it work. I was figuring, hey, he's an artist, he'll make it work. And like Bob Ross would say, happy accident. Right?
That's right.
So,
Have you guys met Eli Roth?
yes.
He does the big bubbles.
Really?
I was wondering if he did that on purpose. I've seen people's signatures. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes forever to dry.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. Yeah.
And
So we have the where he drew himself in our picture.
Oh, that was Lost.
Lost? No, it was the Lost Boys.
Oh, Lost Boys.
With Jason
Patrick drew a stick figure.
He drew a stick figure because it's a huge poster of Kiefer Sutherland, and it has all of that, and he drew himself in there.
See, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
See, that's cool. Yeah, I dig that.
It's so nice when celebrities do like little doodles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a Brooke Thies from Nightmare on Elm Street 4. I can see it right here, Bug Girl. She just kept drawing hearts with different colored pens. I was like, go for it, go nuts. Like you're having a good time. I'm spending more time with you. Like, definitely, let's go. And she just kept going and going. It was cool,
So one of Jeremy's questions was, what would you change about some of these conventions?
The prices? Besides the prices?
Besides the prices, yeah. And Jeremy and Renee's question. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I wrote down like the line situation because I had a friend of mine who was trying to meet Nev, and so he was by himself, right? So he doesn't have a line partner to help him, right? Like if he needs to go to the restroom or get something to eat, like he stood there. So he was there for a really long time. She had to do the photo op, so now he's got to wait there even longer, right? They say they'll give you a ticket thing so you can come back,
right?
But who knows if the security or the blind duty switches shifts, then you won't know. Like you hold this ticket, they're like, "Who is this? I don't know who you are. What do you mean they told us to come back here?" Right? I think better line situation and having just that worked out so VIPs get in, and then like general VIP general, just have it go smoothly where you're not sitting there. You don't have one day all taken up because you wanted to meet two big guests, right? And it took your whole day and it ruins your whole convention day. That'd be one of my things I think would be cool if it got changed,
Scarefest did this last time like a virtual line queue, which was pretty good for Matthew Lillard. I didn't hear a lot of complaints about that where you kind of like, I mean, of course you had to get there before to get your time slot and everything like that, but this way they were calling over the announcement like different time slots for you to go, and that's when you would wait, and you didn't have to wait as long in line. This way you could be going around the convention and everything. I thought that was a really cool integration that I haven't seen before, but the lines are definitely need something to help with those lines.
For me, it's overselling. So you know how much your building can hold capacity of people. So there has to be a cutoff at some point. And Scarefest is good about that. I will say Horror Hound is the worst at it. It's like, our building can hold 1,500 people. We just sold 3,600 tickets for a Saturday. So that's my biggest frustration. Like, how much your building can hold. Why are you overselling your tickets and frustrating all mainly
Everybody
90% general admission.
Yeah.
You're making good math.
Mhm.
There was
They're
a
your
convention
biggest.
recently that they had to. I was watching a video. Whose was it? That the convention had to like shut the doors because it was at like max capacity.
Yeah,
and
CTR.
Yeah, they were stuck
Mhm.
outside, and you know
We had a fire emergency like that too with ours. Yeah, with Nev Campbell's line. Yeah, they got too crowded and they had to call the fire marshal. They had to stop it for a while
Mhm.
just to get crowd control. Yeah.
People had photo ops so they couldn't get back in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
getting bad.
That same situation. They were trying to get back in the autograph room where she was in. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you know how much your building can hold. Why are you overselling your tickets? Why are you frustrating us and making us wait in lines that are 3-4 hours long around the building? Doors open at 10. I'm getting in at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right.
But what about guests showing up super late?
Yeah.
I mean, that's out of their hand, right? But like Rose McGowan showed up like at noon, right? And then so you say you paid for VIP, you get an hour early, but yet she doesn't show up till like noon. So there's like 2 hours wasted when you could have been getting other guests, but you're waiting in her line, right? So, and that's out of their hands, obviously. But
my pet peeves for being because we'll spend the money for VIP for some of the bigger conventions, and you get in that hour earlier, but the celebrities aren't there. So
Right.
it's like, the point.
Well, you can wait online. You can wait on their lines. That's about it.
Right.
Yeah. You can be the first in their line for the next 3 hours.
Yeah.
Right. Monster Mania, I'm going to call you out right now.
Oh.
Monster Mania has VIP hours. So, like, if you don't use them within those hours, you've thrown your $150 away.
What? There's like a time limit?
There's a time frame, like 9 to noon.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh,
that's weird.
Yeah. So like Alec Baldwin was doing photo ops, panels. By the time he started signing, it was like 3 o'clock, and they were like, "No, you can't use it." So
See,
what
that's
would I pay for?
Right. Exactly. That's wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah. See. So you would change that? So what you change?
I wouldn't have a limit on the hours because people have situations.
Yeah.
That
What if you're at work and you just can only
Exactly.
get to half of the convention time, right? But you
Right.
got the VIP, so you could go and get the front of line access, essentially, right?
right?
Yeah.
If you're paying for VIP, there shouldn't be a limit on the hours,
Right.
right.
or else you're paying for a
I don't think
$150
like
T-shirt.
celebrities
Right.
either, because like some conventions, some of the celebrities like don't take the VIP. I'm like, what's the point? You're obviously the biggest celebrities there. That's what we're getting VIP for, and we've ran into that before too.
Yeah, that's
where they didn't have a VIP for it. It was like the VIP was only for like the listed celebrities.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not who I want to meet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Just
all.
gonna put this right here.
Ooh, come on, man. That dang.
I'm curious.
Dang. You gotta, well, probably this poster I've had since '94, since I was a teenager, and it's moved from like different move every time I've moved. I got Tony Todd, David Scow, Bai Ling, so it would be that one. That one means I'd be that
Bai
one
Ling's
for sure.
awesome.
Yeah, she is rad. She's a character. Awesome. Yeah, it would be that one for sure. Just because if I could only get one, it'd be that one. Yeah.
What would you have Wet Movie 1 sign?
My chest. So I can get a tattoo. Obviously.
At the one show is at Monster Mania. My friends got Clive Barker to sign their arms, and then they got it tattooed.
Nice.
So they have his autograph on their arms.
Yeah, very cool. How did he look? How was he? Like mood wise and everything? Like
he was in a wheelchair, but he was in a great mood.
Okay.
I had a photo op with him, and he like shook my hand and thanked me for being there.
Nice.
Which is rare for the photo ops are quick.
Right.
And so that was really special.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the photo ops with the plexiglass?
No.
Yeah, that was Gina Davis, Susan Sarandon.
Oh, you heard? Yeah, remember that?
I was there.
Yeah. Oh, you were at that one where they were separated?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. By Sunday, there was no plexiglass.
Right. Yeah. But then, how could you go back and get another better picture without it?
If you were still there, some people, weren't there all weekend.
They only had one ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because there's that one famous picture of that one dude
with the boxes.
And it hurt all the way back there.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't like during COVID.
Right.
William Shatner.
He did that too with the plexiglass. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know some people still wear a mask in the photos.
Yeah. Oh, Chris
Sarandon.
Brandon, he still wears a mask. He takes it off when he takes a picture with you, but he immediately puts it right back on.
So I don't understand then. Like, what's the point then? Like,
I don't.
You're taking the photo with us without it, so you've exposed yourself for those few seconds, and then but you keep taking it off all day long.
Right.
Like, I don't. Then just have it off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
does anyone have a good Linda Blair story?
I haven't met her.
Oh, you haven't?
I've just heard things. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I met her a couple times. Yeah. She can be.
She's big on the pets.
Yes, she promotes her dogs. Absolutely, her whole thing that she has. She's all about that. So if you're gonna donate for that, then if you have dogs, you talk about dogs, you'll have a good experience. She always has a really long line. I've seen her prices go up a lot recently.
Really?
Yeah. I've never really had a bad experience with her. She's just nice. She has a really cool signature too. I like, but I've heard people say, yeah, she's been rude. Brendan has a funny story when he met her, right? She was eating something. Video. Yeah. She was eating something and like she had greasy fingers on the poster. I mean, that's kind of rude, right?
That's kind of rude. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a weird one.
Somebody's feeling left out. She was like,
oh yes. There we go. There we go. The cameo. Yay.
She was like,
yeah, Michael Berryman would cool. I want to meet him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, shout out to my boy Robert right there. Yeah, his brother got yelled at by Linda Blair. That's crazy. See, that's wild. You get yelled at by a celeb, like you must have done something.
All these people, go follow their channels. Mr. Geek Me Out, 209 Collector.
Absolutely.
Go follow them.
Yes, for sure.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Here's a good question. That's a tough one, also.
Oh
yeah, this is real hard. I mean, I know what are
favorite piece poster poster that you'll have signed.
Mine's the Return.
When I circle back, because Return of the Living Dead was what the movie that brought us together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So when we got to meet the cast, we had them sign a special poster that we bought together.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Kevin Smith was in that movie.
He was that zombie with the trench coat. Background.
Yeah. He was outside the morgue.
Yeah. That would be a cool zombie though. Silent Bob.
Yeah.
And Jay, that'd be rad.
It would be the laziest zombie. But yeah,
you got like almost like the whole cast on that one. Like that's a good piece.
The whole cast minus one person who we can't say or speak or.
Oh yeah, I think we all know who you're talking about. Yes, definitely.
But everybody else is living, and that whole experience, meeting that cast and being able to share our story, especially with Tarman, about how we came together and how we talked about Tarman. That was the first conversation.
Nice.
So yeah, the Return of the Living Dead poster would probably be collectively ours. Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Here comes a crow story.
It would. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's obvious. But my Halloween one that I've been going forever got like 16 on that one, and my Scream 10. Just because I've been collecting those guys for a while now. I even got Henry Winkler on my Scream poster, because he's the principal in Scream. So it's like, those would be my favorite. But I'm a big vinyl guy, so like I brought some other ones. When I got to meet like the producer, the Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse. Got a couple signatures on those.
Nice.
That looks good on there.
Phil Lord. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But those are Halloween. If I could get anything, Crow related, that's for sure would be my number one, obviously. But my Scream mask, my Matthew Lillard and Ski Ulrich.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But I got a bunch of like John Carpenter's autographs. I've been lucky enough. He does a signing every year in October, so I've gotten like all his music essentially signed. See, that's the quote right there.
I pay extra for that.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He might lick it though. That's the weird part.
Yeah.
What about you, Johnny? What's your favorite pieces?
I have a Terrifier 2 poster that has about 25 autos on it.
Is that yours in your videos?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was wondering about that. Yeah, that's
like
pretty
that.
rad.
I also have a hand painted Funko of David in Lost Boys that he signed, so that's like a 1-of-1.
Nice.
I'll show that sometime.
Yeah.
I got these here from since we're talking about it. This is from this year. This is Saffron Henderson. How come it's blurring it?
like censored. It's like censored.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, that's cool.
like
Oh, that's
that.
really cool.
Yeah.
It's a custom Funko.
Right.
I guess it thinks it's background and it's blurring it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if this will blur out. It's a hatchet signed by Kane
Kane
Hodder
Hodder, Adam Green.
and Adam Green.
It's almost like the figure's nude and it blurs it out.
Yep. He's like not wearing any pants.
Have you seen that Felissa Rose figure one from Sleepaway Camp?
Yeah. I have that too signed.
Oh, you have one of those?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny.
I have a statue too. She signed too.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, that's funny. My buddy has the light switch of her. Like,
Oh, that's awesome. And I got this piece this year. This is a 1 of 1. It's a bloody version of Roy from
oh yeah,
Part 5.
Part 5. Nice.
Evil Entities. I hate that it's blurring it though.
Yeah, and we can, yeah.
But
There you go. Put it by your face. Kind of. There you go.
Kind of.
Oh, there you go.
See?
Yeah.
There you were.
Yeah.
Roy, is that you? So you have no preference, right? Like you whether it's posters, toy figures, right? You'll collect like.
I started with Funkos and now I'm getting really into full-size posters,
Okay.
which are hard to show.
The problem with posters, you run out of wall space. Like
Yes.
That's why we have gone away from the posters and doing other cool little things that we've been having signed because we literally our little 2-bedroom apartment is full.
Well, 11 by 17s work good too, you know, because they're a bit smaller. You know, you get a lot of cast members on there too.
Plus the
take up too
Funkos,
much
they
wall
charge
space.
you extra anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Mhm.
I have Return of the Living Dead posters.
Oh,
By most of the cast. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's right. Yeah. That's such a great cover too, right? And then you can go crazy with like the pens to use, like the colors, right? To match the posters. Yeah, I think those are fun.
And they're doing a reunion now too. I've seen for
Yeah,
next year they're promoting.
40th reunion, I
Yeah.
think.
But there's also a new movie coming out too. You guys see the trailer?
No.
Yeah, there's like a new Return of the Living Dead coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
I love the teaser trailer. I'm not a fan of the person behind it, so
Oh,
we'll see what happens.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Smallville Horror.
Hey, there you go.
That's awesam. Thank you
Nice.
for that.
Yeah,
That's insane.
nice.
You're a legend. Thank you. There's another question. I have a hatchet figure. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, Felicia's wonderful.
Oh yeah, Felicia's the
Adams
best.
are
If you
all
haven't met
great.
Felissa, Adam's great too. Yeah, and that's the best one free. If you get it for free, man,
Yeah.
there's nothing better. You know,
Unlike this guy. Yeah.
unless this guy,
Like, yeah, right.
This cash guy.
I don't know what happened to him. He's such a diva now.
If you drop his name to Felicia, she'll light up and give you anything for free.
She does. Yeah, I recently did that. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, that's her future ex-husband. Days of the Dead in Vegas.
Cheers.
It's on my list eventually one day.
I'm not going. I was supposed to go this year, but I have
Didn't work
friends
out.
going that'll get stuff for me.
Oh, nice. So you do that a lot then, huh? You help out. You do consignments.
I do consignments. I have a Facebook group called Concrypt. It's got like 1.1 thousand people. And yeah, I do consignments for people all over the world.
Yeah.
I had someone send me 10 pieces
Whoa.
from the UK, including a helmet, a
What?
jacket, a bank.
Dang.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That doesn't stress you out? Hanging somebody else's
Oh, it
items?
does. Oh,
Okay.
it does.
I was gonna say, man.
That's why I don't promote the Facebook group too often.
Okay.
Monster Mania 59 or 60, I had to get 150 autographs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dang. But that makes for great content too, though.
It does. It's most of the content, but it's very stressful.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, yeah. Especially like make sure the celeb signs where you want, don't quote, but placement, and then ship it back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't get lost or damaged.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever had somebody send in the sun?
Well, the helmet was pretty weird. A motorcycle helmet.
Okay. For who? Who was it for?
For Barbara Bain. She was
Bain?
in a show called Space 1899 or something like that. She's
Okay.
like 93 years old.
Oh wow.
She was also in Mission Impossible, like the show.
Okay.
It wasn't mine, but I saw Kiefer sign a dildo.
Whoa.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Well, we know it was to Brendan. I mean, come
It
on.
was Brendan's. I didn't want to
We
say.
already knew.
Yeah.
All right. He brags about it all the time.
Leather jackets for Sons of
Okay.
Anarchy people and motorcycle helmets.
What do you use for a jacket to get the?
So you don't use deco
Okay.
because they come right off,
Oh,
which I learned the
wow.
hard way.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you go with Sharpie?
Yes.
Okay.
Or like Sharpie silver or metallic
Okay.
or what do you call them? Oil-based paint
Okay.
pens, not acrylic. Don't use
Sharpie?
acrylic.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
What about you guys? What do you? I know you guys use the Poscas, right?
I used to use the Poscas because they seem to scratch off a lot easily because water-based.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I've noticed when I've been like shipping stuff and I'm putting things away in my bag and I look and I'm like, there's like little lines going through it. I'm like, ooh, I kind of steer away from it. Sometimes on vinyl. Yeah, I'm usually a big. I like deco and acrylic.
Yeah.
You just stick to those. Yeah.
I think deco's really good on prints.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like
Let's
it
get-
versatile on anything really, and
Yeah.
it sticks
What's that?
really well.
Which one?
Sharpie's great too,
Sharpie.
but Sharpie, Sharpie. I mean, that's like the
Sure,
OG.
yeah.
Right.
But-
Yeah.
People, the black doesn't show up or the silver doesn't show up. It doesn't show up. But I like things that pop. Like when you can
Absolutely.
really see that picture
Well, the
on
thing
there.
is too, like if you go with their stuff on their table, like it'll fade. Or if they've been using it all day, you
Yeah.
don't want to use theirs, so
You're
you bring
taking a
your own.
gamble.
Yeah, because it'll fade. But yeah, sometimes like when I'm in a pinch and I need something quick and I don't have time to let it dry, I'll go with the Sharpie.
Are you guys good on time for a little bit longer, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
been over an hour? You guys are
Okay.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Take a few more
Okay.
comments and stuff.
Yeah.
Tawny Contain.
Oh yeah. See?
Did she
So how
pass
many
away?
pens have you guys lost with celebrities?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because that's a thing we seem to be doing. Oh,
Oh, hello.
geez.
Damn.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
okay.
Told us like,
Good teacher.
but that's the thing we've been doing is now we got our own pens. We keep losing them with like leaving them with the celebrities, and I have
Yep.
to like run back and.
Oh yeah. I'm a big fan. I look. I'll make sure I grab it before I take off too, because they'll grab it and put it to theirs. I'm like, that I paid for that one. That was mine. I'll
Yep.
take it back.
I'll just grab it right out of their hand. Yeah,
Oh, do you really?
yeah, because I'm like, that's mine.
Oh yeah. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
because
sorry,
the-
is that mine?
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be
paid for it.
careful.
Absolutely.
This is probably for Fonzo as
Oh,
well.
okay, so it's not related to him then? Wait, go back to that one, was it?
Oh yeah, it
Robert
says that
said?
the new movie.
It's not related to them.
It's
They're
not
making
related.
one called Trash's Revenge. Oh, okay. Got it. All
Well, they're
right.
making the Trash's Revenge also. That's separate than
Oh.
the trailer that's out.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Robert with the movie news. Got it. Hollywood the lineup kind of weaker than Rich Dreyfuss. Yeah, it's mostly based on like older celebrities, right? But once in a while they'll surprise you with some new ones. Like they have the guy that played Tom Poe in Kickboxer, Michelle Kissy, which I've met, but that's kind of cool. I haven't really looked at the lineup that much. Besides what people have sent me. But I mean, there's always something for someone at the Hollywood show. That's what's cool. One time they had a Warriors reunion. They had a Back to the Future reunion. They had Corey Feldman last time. So it all depends. I mean, if there's someone that you like, it's cool. It's almost just a really small venue. I mean, it's tiny. There's no vendors. I mean, it's just guests.
Oh wow.
So you can go in there, do your thing, and you're done. Like with my noon, the lines aren't that long. Yeah, so it's kind of the Hollywood show is interesting. Yeah,
Is that a once a year show or
you do it twice.
twice?
Oh yeah, that's the big one. Amanda Bynes was announced,
Oh, Amanda Bynes is going to
which
be
is
there?
yeah.
Wow.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's what's interesting. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, see, Brendan's excited. He's going. Yeah. So yeah, it's
Can't wait
it's
to see
always
your
fun.
guys' video on that.
Yeah, that's always fun. That one is in January. They're doing January, and then they do 2 a year.
Yeah,
Was it
we're
January or
doing a
February? Can't remember.
We're doing a 90s cruise in
Yeah.
January,
okay.
beginning of February, where there's going to be a whole bunch of like bands and like the MTV VJs and all.
Oh,
So
nice.
we're gonna have that, even though it's not horror based, we're gonna have probably
No.
that as well
Have
too,
that
the celebrities and all there. So it's
Yeah,
cool.
no, that'll be fun.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
My friend's done the Jericho cruise, where it's like wrestling meets like music,
Mm.
and he gets to be a lot of wrestlers. So that one's cool. So it's those are fun.
What's up, John?
Yeah. Oh, John's in the house. Nice. Heck
I
yeah.
want
Yeah.
to do the Hollywood show.
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys ever come down, man, absolutely. Oh, it's 3 a year now? Oh, wow. Okay, see?
That's crazy.
So they've gotten really popular now then, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Very cool.
Leo, we covered this already earlier. Would you guys say your first auto was again?
I said Tony Todd.
Tony Todd, right?
Yeah. Walter Jones, Power Rangers.
Yeah. Mine was, well, actually, I don't even think I said what mine was. Mine was actually, I met the band Seether. That was my first celebrity autograph.
Nice.
My first one was Skeet Ulrich. And I didn't know what to do in line. Like, I was so nervous. It was my first time ever meeting somebody famous. So that was cool.
Did you get the bloody photo?
I'm a Riverdale fan. So I actually
okay.
went with Riverdale. So
Okay.
yeah, I've been looking the cast from Riverdale anytime they announce. So.
That's funny. You can like think of everything you're going to say in line, right? But
All
by
the
the time
time.
you get to the table, you forget.
Yep.
Oh, I was saying Skeet in my head because Skeet was my father's nickname, and he used to like make fun like of Skeet stealing his name and everything, and so I had like a whole thing to say to him, and I barely remember even saying it to him. I said it so fast, and then we took the photo, and I was like, "It's done." Like,
Yeah, some of them you wait for and wait for and wait for, and then it's over.
Yeah, exactly. You wait so much longer in line, and then you meet up for like 30 seconds, and you're done. You're like, man, I waited 3 hours for that, and then it was only 30 seconds.
Or the worst, they're like, oh, we have a panel. We'll be right back in an hour.
Oh, that happened to me with Sam Raimi. I was like 2 people in front of me. And he was going to do photo ops, and I looked at the lady. I was like, man, I'm only here for him. I gotta go. Is there any way you can just get me in real quick? And then she's like, I'm not supposed to do it. All right, go ahead. And then the guy behind me was trying some trick too, because he said something, and she got it. He goes, okay, but you guys are the last 2. And then sure enough, we got to meet him. And then because he left for this photo op, it took like at least an hour before he come back. So because again, that would have had taken up half my day.
Mm-hmm.
So so there's a tip right there for everyone.
oh, Hulk Hogan in the 90s.
Hulk
That's
Hogan.
cool.
I love that Brendan's like watching and he can't be on video, but he has to comment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, nobody asked you, Brendan. All right, calm down, pipe down over there. All right.
He should be in the video. Like
He should
he's
be,
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna go live next. Watch. He's like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm
He's
sorry
talking about us.
He's
You guys ever go to
measuring
Tampa Bay?
it.
I don't go that far south.
Yeah, I've never gone that far. Yeah.
I would like
Yeah,
to.
Yeah. I mean, if I could, man, like I said, I work full time. Like, if I could go to those conventions, I try to go Texas Frightmare, the Horror Hound ones, Spookala in Orlando.
Yep.
I would try to go to all of them. Yeah, Spooky
Yeah,
Empire.
Texas
I would
Nightmares,
definitely try to
that's
go to any
what
of
we're
those.
trying to do this year. We're looking into it. Like,
We're
we're
trying.
fingers crossed. We might actually do Texas Frightmare this year. So.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
They always have good guest lists. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else we got on that?
Was there any other questions that you guys had written down? I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Did we cover all of them?
What about cosplay? What is your guys'
Yeah.
opinion on the cosplay at the cons?
Like, what are you sick and tired of seeing?
Art the Clown.
Art the Clown. That's easy. Yeah, that was easy. Yeah.
Even though I love them and I love the people. In those
Yeah, they do a good job of it, but it's like, it's everywhere. Yeah. But speaking of everywhere, so are the guests.
Yeah, Horror Hound.
I feel like they're every convention that comes out, they're announced. It's like, okay, guys, you might want to take a break. I know the third one just came out, but you guys are oversaturating it.
Go
everywhere.
Yeah, and they take up spots for other people. Yeah, see, it's true. See, he knows. He feels our pain. He knows.
You should do stand up, Brendan.
I'm sorry, living in California, I think that you guys get the best celebrities out there. If I lived there, I wouldn't have to. I would stay there for conventions too.
You would think, yeah, but we get a lot of regulars. We call returning ones, right? So
Felissa Rose.
Yeah, like I said, nothing against them. The Kate Hodders, the Bill Mosleys, they're always great, but they're always at Linda Blair. They're always there. So we like to see new guests. Unfortunately, sometimes we'll see guests like you guys go get like a Kiefer or someone else. Like, man, we never gotten Kiefer. Like, I've never met Brad Dourif. He's never come out here, and if he has, I've never seen him. So it's like I would love to meet Brad Dourif.
He's good.
Yeah,
met him twice this year. Yeah.
Oh, really? See, like that? Yeah. See, so that'd be cool. But yeah, sometime maybe we'll have to go head out there. So road trip, Brendan. Let me know.
Yeah, Brendan, save up that money. Do some OnlyFans.
That's right. Yeah. See, East Coast gets
feet.
rare guests. See, exactly.
I have to say, yeah,
y'all do. Like,
East Coast, West Coast get good guests. I think they forget about us in the middle. Sometimes.
I have been trying to meet people from Behind the Mask with Leslie Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
And they're East Coast, and every con I go to, they're never at, and they're on my bucket list. Like,
You've got them, right, John?
I
Recently,
just met him, like a week ago.
Yeah.
$20 for
What?
Nathan
Yeah.
with a
I
free
saw the
selfie.
video and I was screaming at the TV, "Why are you not doing homework?"
Mhm.
I have waited. I have the mask. Come
Yeah.
on.
And they had a blast.
Yeah, there was a lot of them from there too, right? You were even getting like people behind the scenes too, right?
Yeah. Oh no, behind the mask.
Yeah, was it? Yeah,
it was
it
just him and
Terrifier?
Angela.
Oh, okay.
Terrifier, I get.
Yeah.
A lot of the.
I like the
camera
idea
people
too.
and stuff like
Me
that.
too. Yeah, I like the people that work for special effects.
Mhm.
Anyone involved with it? Like I have on my Terminator 2, like 3 people that work special effects. Just because like I love that movie and I want to get more people on that as well, you know, that have worked on it, right? So see, ouch. Like, I love him, he's great, but yeah, like I said, a lot of them.
And he gets around.
Yeah,
he gets around because he's all about it.
There you go. Only one way to find out, Brendan.
It's true.
Only one way to find out.
It's true.
Do it. You'll never know.
How much is it?
He's already asked.
Start the bidding.
I started the bidding.
How about vendors? Do you guys have any like favorite vendors from like you guys see on a regular or like that you guys know that?
I've become a lot of friends with a lot of vendors just because I go to a lot of conventions, so it's always fun to see them, and like that's the only time I get to see them.
Yeah.
So like one of my good friends like that I've helped work his booth is my buddy Mark Disco Bloodbath, who does these really neat shadow boxes of like different horror movies. I've seen his work.
I've seen his,
yeah. So
he's
Mark,
great.
Yeah. And then I got that crow lamp. I got they do like these cool Funkos with lamps. So they're Killer Art, who does paintings on like actual knives. He's a tattoo artist by trade, but then he does these cool like art pieces on knives. Actually, the paint on the movie's weapon. We'll try to do a painting on that. I know I'm forgetting some Toxic Doom, Video Shock. Just my buddy Chris, who does atomic music art. So yeah, I've become friends with all of them just because we're always there, and that's the only time I get to see them. So it's always like a reunion, and it's always fun. So
that's the great part about the shows.
Right?
Seeing all the people you only see at the shows.
Yeah.
The last Toy Story were friends of mine.
Okay.
They have a great toy store. They just opened a real store in Maryland.
Oh, nice.
There's so many good vendors.
Yeah, right.
Chris Butler. I know I'm gonna get yelled at for.
I know. See, and when they do snacks, that's cool too. You know. Yeah. What about you guys? You guys got some?
Fantastic Horror Shop. Jason from Van has become a good friend of ours. Yeah. And there's 2 artists, Stephen Luros.
Yes, Stephen Luros Holiday.
Yeah, he actually one of our Terrifier poster that we get signed is his art. And then there's Matt Sale, which is the other artist he's our other Terrifier poster that we have that's like kind of looks like a black light that we have all the females signing.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
You probably know him, Bonzo. He does all the vertical posters, like the Ghostface Statue of Liberty.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, he's really awesome. Every time we're there, we always stop by his booth and talk to him and everything. And his art's amazing. Yeah. We met him the first time he came to our little full moon convention. That's where we ended up getting all of our posters. Well, our Lost Boys is his too as well.
Okay.
And then there's the Vulgar Dragon Den. He's I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, but he does all these like shadow boxes with like metal art in them, and then he has the QR code and does a clip for whatever movie or whatever it is that you buy. And we have a ton.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
A lot of his metal art and everything.
Some people are very creative and have some unique pieces to get signed. You know, like my buddy that does a shadow box, you get that signed, and that's a very unique piece that you have, right? That they sign, and then you would bring it to the guests, and they were like, "Whoa, what is this? Never seen this before." Yeah. They sign it, they geek out on it, so that's right. Yeah,
I love that way. It's something really cool for them. I love how the celebrities get excited because we made a piece to meet Dominic.
I suck at this part.
Monahan, sorry. Dominic Monahan. So we actually made for Lost for him to sign, and it had like a piece from the game, and we bought this little boat, and we made a knot and put pennies, so it was like not Penny's boat. And he really like made a full big deal about that with us for a while. And
Hi, Gary. Welcome.
Not signing and seeing the same thing over and over.
No, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I feel like when you bring stuff that's different, like the celebrities like get more excited.
It's true. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because they're always seeing the same stuff over and over again. So you see something, like they take the time, they look at it, whoa, what is this? Where did you get this? And then boom, you got them. Break the ice, you get to talk to them some more, and you're like, oh, this is great, right? And then you start talking to them, they sign it, and you're like, oh, this is cool. Thanks for bringing this to me. And you move on. And like, dude, that was cool, you know.
Did you used to be a DJ that you have all that vinyl?
Me, no. I just collect soundtracks. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of the old school horror soundtracks in the 70s, 80s were on vinyl. You know,
True.
so like original like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street. So
Shout out to Harry Manfredini, Alan Howard.
Harry Manfredini, Alan Howarth, they're the best. Yes, John Massaro. I met Charles Bernstein for the first time, who did the music for Nightmare on Elm Street. That was amazing. I got him to sign my poster figure. Yeah, he was so cool. That one, that music still to this day like is terrifying.
Absolutely.
I love that movie. That's like probably the first horror movie I saw. So that one meant a lot when I got him to sign that one. Yeah.
Yes, Brendan. They spell my name wrong.
What did they say?
I got a question. I got items at a show, and it's been a few months.
Oh,
send me the JSA number, and when I see them in March, I'll have them.
They can look it up.
Let me know who it's supposed to be. Yeah, I'll talk to you about that.
Oh, they can update it?
They can update it, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, you just got to talk to them.
Yeah. Make sure you charge Brendan a fee, though, for doing that.
Of course.
Okay, of course.
I did a consignment for Brendan.
You did, right? You did, right?
He had the Angela Mao.
That's it. That's right. The Enter the Dragon one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. That would have been cool to get. Yeah. That's awesome. That's a rare name. That's a rare name.
Yeah.
You don't see that much, So what other questions?
What was the worst convention of this year?
Oh, that's true. Worst convention.
Ooh.
I didn't really have any.
Yeah, I wrote none.
Yeah, we didn't really have a worst. I mean, probably the one we spent the least amount of time at there's a brand new one that started was Nashville HorrorCon, but that was no fault of their own. I think it was their first year doing it. They only had a few celebrities. We had met a lot before. We were there for BAM. He was 2 hours late. Changed his prices when he saw his line, which was so we never ended up moving him. Yeah. So we only got V. Neil there and
V. Neil and Emily Perkins.
Yeah.
Okay.
There really wasn't much, and we left. But I wouldn't say the con was bad. It was, it was just small.
It's getting its legs.
Yeah.
I would love to meet Emily Perkins.
I know, me too. I would love to meet her.
I love Ginger Snaps.
She was really sweet.
Sweetheart. Shy. She's very shy. That's really. Yeah.
I heard that about Mikey Madison too.
Yes. Super shy. So weird from how she is in person to on screen.
Yeah. Interesting.
She's like, thank you. She's super quiet.
Oh.
And you can't touch her. She's one of those people that you can't touch in the photos.
Yeah.
Just stand next to her.
All awkward.
And all of her photo ops and everything.
Yeah. It's funny. Brendan brings up LA HorrorCon because I avoided that like the plague because I had a feeling it wasn't going to be good. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that like no one was there, right?
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the couple years back, they did a convention the same time Halloween H45 was.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, how would you do the same
against Sean Clark? You can't go against Sean Clark.
Yeah. So it's like that's a lose-lose situation right there. So yeah. But I did meet a lot of cool people the first time. Like I met Return of the Living Dead. I met Beverly and what's his name? Miguel.
Oh, Miguel.
Yeah. They was there. I met Bailing the first time there. And a lot of Friday the 13th. So the first one was really cool. So they just had a lot of guests. It was a weird location, but the third, I heard the last one wasn't this good. So which is a bummer. You don't want to see something fail, right? I mean, you want it to succeed. If they can get rare names, like you want it to like do well. It's just the timing I think was bad when that one came out too. Because I believe there was 2 other conventions in between that too. So they got to plan better, I think.
How many conventions did you all go to this year?
I wrote down I did 8.
We did 5 this year, 10 last year, so we kind of took a break.
I took a break too towards October, which is crazy because the busiest month, but I was just like
for 3 months of the year, so I kind of like trying to go from there to the ones that we normally go to. It was a little hard.
A little bit harder.
I kind of cut down some of our conventions this year.
Yeah, and in Burbank here we have like one of the greatest stores horror related, Dark Delicacies. And they host signings all the time with Blu-rays signings. So I've gone to a lot of those too. I didn't count those in there, but they're suing down the best, and they've held signings for 30 years. So I did the Friday the 13th Part 5 signing there, the composer signing where I met Charles Bernstein, the fandom one about their book where I got to sit in the Cougar with the Reggie.
Nice.
So they've had many signings there.
Oh, you're getting called out here.
Oh. Yes, at the end of the year. See, I just said that. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Robert.
I went to 15 shows this year.
15, huh?
Wow.
That's why you're burnt out, huh?
I'm shot. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot of work. Yeah, you gotta fear about getting sick too afterwards, right? Do you ever get?
Well,
Like,
I'm sick right now.
I know. That's what made me think of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. Especially like you doing consignments. I can't imagine. It's got, you know.
It's also something I want to clear up because people write in my comments like, what do you do that you have all this money to get all these autographs? Well, they're not mine.
Yeah.
Most of them are for other people. So
Yeah.
they're all like, I have a good job, but I can't afford all these autographs.
Right.
Well, me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're for other people.
That's not. I work 2 jobs for all our autographs.
Yeah, one convention takes 3 months of planning.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you see the guest list, you what items you want to bring, and they calculate how much you think it's going to be. You know, and it's always like when you arrive and they're cheaper, you're like, yes.
I always plan higher.
Exactly, always plan higher. Like if I get to go home with some money in my pocket, I'm like, yes, sure. Yeah. But yeah, always plan ahead.
Always overestimate.
Overestimate, plan ahead.
That's what I wish all the shows would do is post prices.
Right.
I wish all the shows would do that.
Yeah. But like you said, like with Bam, for example, he changed while he got there, so they won't do that, right? Or they'll gauge other guests and goes, oh, why that guy charges that much? I'm better than him. Let me charge higher. You're like, what? You know?
I've seen prices change over the weekend. Like they'll be one price Friday and then more expensive on Saturday when it's busier. So
well, that's Robert. He saw a price change in the same weekend. Like he went on a Saturday and then on Sunday got the next one. You know. Yeah, see, home away from home. John's right. See, exactly. But that's wild. Seeing it on the same weekend change. Like if you were there on Friday, you're like, I'm gonna get the next guest again on Saturday. Like, whoa, weren't you this much yesterday? Like, really? That's crazy.
So bad about it. But it's busier on a Saturday, and they'll make more money if their line was real long on, you know. But I've also seen it the other way too. Who was it that we saw?
Shannon Elizabeth.
Oh, that was her. Yeah.
Shannon Elizabeth reduced her prices by Sunday.
Yeah, but they're still,
yeah. Have you ever seen the price get lowered?
That's what who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Shannon
Elizabeth.
Yeah. Okay, that's why.
Because there's nobody on her lines, so she'll lower it.
We saw that at the Hollywood show. We saw the number crossed out. They put one underneath. Like, why don't you just get another new paper? It is, right? It's so bad. Yeah, I wanted to take a picture of it just because it looks so funny. It's like oh, Sunday special. Yeah, you're slashing prices, literally. Yeah.
Well, that's a question. Who's a celebrity that you saw their line empty that made you wonder how in the world is that possible?
Yeah. Like somebody.
Well, Tom Savini.
But he's worked on so many classics, right?
He's been to so many shows.
He's a legend, right? Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but you think like, man, hasn't everyone got him already? Like,
yeah, maybe that's why.
The Terrifier guys had long lines, especially David, like forever.
We got lucky and started that before the
craze.
Yeah, same. We got to spend time with them and all of that, so it was good. I want to add people from the new movie onto these.
Oh yeah, the Screamcast always has long lines, right?
Oh yes, all of them. All of them.
Yeah, I'm trying
to think.
Was it?
Oh, it was Jason Patrick.
Jason
Patrick. There was like nobody in his line.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Crazy.
Really?
But I'm pretty surprised because we honestly thought he was going to be one we were going to wait.
We were going to use our line skip on, and then just nobody there. It's like
if it's a Lost Boys convention, he'll have a lot more people.
Yeah.
Remember that was his convention, so that's probably where everybody goes.
Right. Remember that was why he was hesitant too. Remember Sean Clark brought up that story where he said he used to rep him, I think, and then he said, "Trust me, dude, all people are going to want to sign this Lost Boys." He's like, "No, they're going to want to sign other stuff." And Sean was right. Yeah. And people come up to 100%. Him, and how many times do you see him write? Just signs Lost Boys stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like No Speed 2 Cruise Control of like what's up, man? Narc, he was in Narc, fellas. Come on, but yeah, it's always Lost Boys, right? Especially at a horror convention, it's freaking Lost Boys.
Right.
I wanted to have a conversation with him, and I brought up the movie Rush. And I know that that's one of his favorite projects he's ever worked on, and yeah, he lit up over that.
Yeah.
Brendan
has a good question here.
Yeah.
What is
the rarest?
Coolest and rarest?
I have a Betsy Palmer.
Oh, nice.
On a Friday 13th Part 1 poster.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the rarest?
We were saying the rarest.
I got Stan Lee on my sketchbook at Comic-Con.
Oh,
which is pretty rad. The same sketchbook I have Roddy Piper on. I didn't have anything for him. I didn't know he was going to be there, but I saw he was there, and I'm like, oh my god, Roddy Piper. I was like, I don't have anything. But one time I drew a bunch of wrestlers, and I'm like, while I'm in line, I started drawing his character. I started drawing Roddy. I'm like, I'm sign that just because I don't have anything. And sure enough,
He didn't have any table photos.
he did, yeah. And I don't know why I didn't go that route. I was like, I should have just got one of those 8x10s. I should have like just grabbed that or gone to the. I was still new to the convention scene. This was like Comic-Con, so I should have went down to the vendor floor, gotten something, and then brought it back to right. That's what I should have done. But I just hadn't. I just drew. I drew him real quick. He signed it, and so it was like 2003, I think. So at least that's something different. It was cool. But I got to meet him, which
That's
was
cool.
rad. Yeah.
So this is a response to the 8-hour line.
Yeah. Exactly. See.
I have all the members from Green Day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She has all the Green Day.
They have all the Green Day.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
pretty rare.
Yeah.
I think someone that's not around anymore would be rare too, right? Like that we can't get anymore. You know.
Right.
Is
Scott Wilson would
Yeah.
probably be the rarest one.
I have a Gunnar Hansen, Marilyn Burns.
Oh, nice. I would have loved to have met Gunnar.
I need a Sid Haig. I need a Toby Cooper.
Yeah.
I need those. Yeah.
I would have loved to met Wes Craven.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
I got lucky with Sid Haig. Every time I would see him at Palooza, man, he was getting skinnier and skinnier. It was like you know what? And he would never change his price. $25 every time, no matter what you brought.
Unbelievable.
So I got his figure. I got a Funko, a movie Devil's Rejects poster.
Nice.
Yeah, I just was like, I loved him in House of Thousand, right?
Mhm.
So I just wanted to get everything, and I'm glad I did because, oh man, he was cool to me, you know.
The director from Sharknado.
Hey,
I don't know who that is.
I got his autograph at a Comic-Con. That was the cool thing about Comic-Con back in the day. They would be promoting their movies left and right, especially Lionsgate. So
yeah.
Oh, that's another one. I thought about that. I have a Joel Egerton, Tom Hardy signed Warrior poster
Oh wow.
because Lionsgate was promoting that. So I stood in line forever to meet him. I shook Tom Hardy's hand before he blew up. You
Wow.
know what I mean? And I met Eli Roth that way too. I got a Last Exorcism poster signed by the director Daniel Sam and Eli Roth for free just because you waited in line. I mean, it's
Wow.
just Comic-Con back in the day used to be rad. They used to give out tons of stuff, especially Lionsgate. I would just hover around their booths just because they give out free shirts and posters all the time. Yeah,
Wow.
that's how I met Eli Roth. Yeah, like twice before he did Funny Signature.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow.
yeah. So Brendan met. Yeah, that was his first celebrity.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that was very cool.
See, that's why I'm jealous of Jeremy and Renee because they got the media pass, so they can interview guests to get better footage than I can.
Yeah.
You don't talk to them or get them on video or?
It depends. Because usually I'm just by myself.
Okay.
So I'm like trying to get some sign, give them pens, tell them what to write, take a photo. So
Yeah.
I gotta have helpers.
You gotta have helper. Yeah.
Sometimes I'll take video, but sometimes they're funny about it.
Okay.
I'm the filmer because the one time he tried to.
One
Yeah.
time, there's been several times where I've been the cameraman and failed.
Yeah.
Just failed.
Some guys wear a button-down shirt and they put the phone in their pocket.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the ones where they wear the glasses. And they
Right.
Yep, they got the new Ray-Bans.
I don't feel that just because you're famous, you don't have to be on camera. Like you
Right.
don't have to be filmed. It's not, so we always ask either the handler
Yeah.
or
I feel they should know about it.
is it okay? And,
Right.
and
You shouldn't be hiding it.
majority of the time they're fine with it.
Now, I say that as in somebody that was hiding my camera in the beginning.
I've thought about it for sure.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, you never know until you try it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty rare.
Oh, Vince Vaughn. Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll
Heck
trade
yeah.
you for my Catherine Newton.
Oh, there you go. What's it like? Toe talk after the show.
Alien Rivals. Okay.
See, there's another one at Monster Palooza. Yeah, after the panel, there was an Alien Romulus signing, and we met Fed Alvarez and Shane McGillis at the effects. But again, you had to run outside after the panel and meet him. I got Tony Gardner outside, just hanging out. Yeah,
All for free.
yeah, all for free. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, panels and Q&As are best for free autographs. There's a tip for that.
And in New York, they do a lot of Broadway shows and stuff.
Mhm.
There's always people waiting outside. And like Drew Barrymore has a show in New
Yeah.
York. I might wait and try to get her on a screen poster.
Why not? That'd be a rare one to get. Yeah. Oh my God, imagine her. My buddy in Vegas, he just got Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg within like a couple of days.
Wow.
I think they're promoting his new album, Snoop's new album, right? But he waited outside for a while, you know. But
I know he did a signing in California for his Funko shop, Snoop.
He did, right?
Yeah. It was like a Funko store.
Yeah. Danny Trejo did too one recently.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Matthew Lillard and Skeet did one too.
Yeah, they did that one. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Wow, an hour and 40 minutes almost.
Yeah, but it's an hour and a half. Yeah.
I feel like it went by pretty good though.
It went pretty quick. Yeah. If you guys liked it, man, hit the like button on all the videos. Go to all of them. Hit like on all of them.
Subscribe every one of us.
Subscribe to everybody. If you guys loved it, let us know.
Unsubscribe from Wet Movie 1.
Unsubscribe from Wet Movie. No. He's got it plenty. We're kidding. We're kidding, Brandon. We love you. Yeah. But if you guys enjoyed this video, though, definitely comment on everyone's video and tell us how much fun you had. You know, if you
can make it a yearly thing or
exactly,
even more.
More, yeah. After a convention or something, to recap. Yeah, anything. Yeah, this was fun. I had
this is one of my lists. It's gonna blur.
I was blurred out again. See, it's a bunch of bad words, man. You can't show that.
So this is like one of my lists.
It's like a
homework. You can't see it, but
it's like homework.
I write down like the celebrity's name, how many I have for them, and then what the pieces are.
Okay.
So this way, when I'm buying for them, I know how many to pay for.
Well, you have so many items, you have to. Yeah.
I have a shopping cart.
My buddy Robert has a wagon.
We
have that little thing that I pull behind, but that's more for us to sit on when we're waiting in line.
That's smart.
It is. It's actually an ice skating. It's for like ice skaters to put their ice skates in, and it's got a seat so you can put your, lace up your skates. And we just use it as our cart for all of it because it's all the stuff inside.
I like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some quick tips then before we take off. Yeah. Comfy shoes. I bring my own pens. Right. Backup charger. Right. Yeah. And bring cash.
Yes, always bring cash.
The cash is the biggest thing.
Yes.
Definitely bring cash.
The ATM machines will run out. Yes, at the convention it will run out, and you're gonna be like, "What? They ran out?" Yes, trust me.
Some of them have limits, and then you're paying a fee for every time you take out.
Exactly.
$200.
Or you're in line. I've seen people waiting in line for 30 minutes to an hour for cash.
You're like, who are you guys meeting? They're like, oh, this is the ATM. You're like, what? You're like, oh, damn. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Those are good tips.
But yeah. What about you guys? What tips you guys got?
Hydrate. I always bring water. That's one of the things at the very beginning. Like
snacks. I was
right now because
I always carry a tote bag, and I always have like some granola bars or some snacks. Yeah.
Snacks.
I have left too many conventions completely dehydrated and just crashed afterwards because of it. Time passes. You're meeting all these people with so much excitement. You cried so much meeting Kevin Smith. You were so dehydrated. I'm drained. I don't have any fluids left in me. Not even.
Deodorant. That was it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God. Thank you for saying that. Deodorant. Wash your. Yes.
And I like that was like a fan because it's always so hot there.
I've been using the fan to dry my paint pens.
Yes. Dry the autos.
Yeah. After you're done, after you get it signed, hover over it, let it dry. It dries so much faster.
Those are all good points.
Yeah. What about you, John? What tips you got?
You guys covered it pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, for me, when I have a lot of stuff, I prefer to stay at the venue if possible.
Right.
Stay in the same hotel.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
Convention centers you can,
but you like to go drop stuff off, right? Kick your feet up, relax, go to the restroom, and then grab your other set and come back.
Exactly.
Yeah. Days of Dead Vegas worked out great like that. I mean, the hotel is right next to convention, and drop stuff off, come back, and you have to lug everything. You have to lug everything.
Right.
So that's a good tip. Yeah. Right. I like that.
I have a pen case.
Yep. Pen case. Yeah. I always get new pens every time I go to convention.
Yep.
So I'm worried it dries out. Then I try to use it, and it's done. It's like, I just know that I have new ones, and I prep while in line.
Yeah.
So they're good to go. Now we tell them to hand it to them, like, don't press hard, just go for it.
Yeah.
That's always scary. Right? You don't know how much they're gonna press.
Oh, Danny Glover did that on a Saw poster. Yeah.
Oh,
press down
poster. Was the pen at least red? That would look cool.
No.
Blood.
It was silver. Wasn't mine either.
Was it? Oh, you're killing me.
But
what are you gonna do, right? Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Exactly.
And he didn't know any of his character names. His handler had to keep telling him for each thing he signed the character name. But hey, we're all gonna get old. So
hey, he's too old for this, right? So that's why. I'd love to meet Danny though. What was
How much?
Yeah.
I think he was 60 or 80. Wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Well, ain't
Yeah.
bad. Ain't bad.
I know everything was included.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Included.
That's good. All right.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for inviting us, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. That was fun. Yeah.
It's an
I hope
honor.
everyone watching enjoyed it too.
Yeah,
It was a lot
it's
of
an
fun.
honor to meet you guys, and thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, no, thanks for the invite. Yeah.
For a long time, and I love watching your videos. And if it wasn't for y'all's content, I wouldn't have my content.
Mhm.
Thank
Well,
you for being
thank
an
you.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you.
thank
for
you.
how it's done.
Well, you guys are doing great. So keep it up, man.
Yeah. Yep. Keep it
Yeah.
up.
Thank you for that.
Both your channels are great. Absolutely.
Well, we hope to see you at the
Set
next
moving
con.
on.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. That would be amazing if we all met at a con. Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be great. You know?
Yeah, the next thing.
You have to meet somewhere in the middle, I think. Be the only
Right.
Now
So,
it's so here. All the
Yeah.
celebrities live in here too. With like
Mhm.
we have some that we run into now. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you stay at the hotel, they're staying there too. So
Mhm.
you
yeah,
might
that's
sometimes
true.
get to have,
Those are the most fun when the guests are there and then they're
Right.
at the bar and you
Yes.
can just talk to them and hang
Yes.
out with them.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
the VIP parties too.
Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Well, awesome.
Well,
Let's
cool.
do this again sometime.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you guys, man. That was so much fun.
Thank you. And it worked out pretty well.
Right. Yeah.
Technologically.
Yeah. And you sounded great. So being sick, thanks you,
Heck,
pulling
yeah.
through.
Apologies.
No, you
Means-
sounded great, man. Thanks for helping us all out with this, man. Yeah.
Let me feel better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See you
We'll feel
guys.
better. Yeah. See you guys soon.
All right.
Bye,
Take care,
everybody.
guys.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.